Welcome, friends, to Crazy Women Country, where women's voices matter. We bring you the greatest female voices in the music industry, from the artists, songwriters, and producers, to managers and executives, and all the women who make the music industry what it is today. Thank you for joining us. Welcome, friends, to another Crazy Women Mother's Day episode. I'm Donna.
I'm Paula, and today we have Krissy Feniak and her mum, Mrs. Feniak. How are you doing?
Hello. Hi, we're doing good. Thank you guys so much for having us.
No worries. Thank you very much for joining us on this, crazy episode that we're doing.
It is an honor that we get to be here and get to know your mom.
Yes.
Well, as we were saying in another episode, the woman behind the woman, if you will.
We should pattern that. We should just,
Yeah,
whatever the thing is you do.
No, I would watch every episode. I would love it.
See. Well, I think we've got 10 altogether, so it's gonna be good. It really is. So.
That's amazing.
So, how's the weather where you are right now? Is it getting warmer?
It's slowly getting warmer. We're getting there. We had snow the other day, just like randomly, a bunch of snow, which made me a little bit sad because I'm so ready for summer. Like COVID has made me just like stir crazy, and I need summer. I need the outdoors, the trees to be green and the grass to be green. I'm ready for it, and I want it. I miss it.
Yeah.
This is Canada, though, so we could get a snowstorm anytime.
Yeah.
Even through the summer, you never know.
It sounds like England and the rain. We can get rain at any time of year. Doesn't matter.
Meanwhile, Florida is still hot all year long,
Yeah, what the heck?
Yeah.
They could share that good luck weather. It usually snows every May long weekend here, and it always makes everyone so sad because everyone's camping and then it snows. So we could use
who wants to be camping and snowing at the same time? That just
crazy Canadians, I guess.
See, you're on the perfect show then, aren't you, with crazy women?
Yeah,
that's perfect. Yes.
So, Christoph, with some great questions here. The first one I'm going to ask is, hypothetically, if I need to hide a body, do you know a good place?
I think, yeah, I do. I don't want to admit it, but yeah, I do.
It's a little
Pond, is that what you're thinking?
Well,
we have a pretty deep pond, and me and my sisters have had some pretty sketchy boyfriends, so it's a conversation that we've had. She's like, just in case the pond is deep enough. And I'm like, that's terrifying.
It's just good to have a plan.
Always have a backup plan, don't they?
Exactly. So, what was the best thing since sliced bread?
No.
I don't know why Shawn Mendes was the first thing that came into my head. I don't know why. He's beautiful, and I love him, I think. I wish I could have come up with something a little more intelligent, but that's...
Well, I'm thinking Eric Church. So, there you go.
There you go.
I love both those answers.
Yeah, very, very cool.
Oh. So if you could talk to anyone, dead or alive, who would it be and what would you want to talk about?
That's a great question. I think Dolly Parton, because she's just so cool and she's so just strong. And, I was watching this video of her the other day and she's like, I never met a man whose butt I couldn't kick. And, and I don't know, I just have so much respect for her as a woman and as a singer and a writer in the industry. She's just done so many amazing things. I just want to pick her brain about everything.
That would be amazing.
That was a good answer. I'm trying to think now. I think for me, it would probably be my grandparents because I miss them so much. And I would just like to show them, all our family and everything we've done. And I don't know. I think that's what I would do. Yeah.
That's perfect. I like that.
Both beautiful answers.
Totally.
But I mean, Eric Church would be all right too. Just
yeah, we can just sort of slip him in somewhere. That's quite cool.
Yeah.
Okay, what sitcom family would you be a member of?
Oh my gosh.
That's a good one.
Oh boy.
I can't
What's
even.
the craziest one?
Probably the Kardashians.
Yeah.
I mean, we'd probably compete with the drama. I think we could
We've
hold
got
our
some
own.
good drama, yeah. Oh boy.
I don't even know. That is such
Yeah.
a good one. Probably the Kardashians. I feel like we could keep up with their drama.
I think
That would be cool.
we have a lot of action.
Oh yeah.
That's very cool. Okay, what's your favorite drink?
Definitely wine. It's like healthy for you, so it's good for you. But it's become over the past year, it's become my favorite. Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I think I'll go with that one too. I think that's a good
That's
one.
good. I like that.
Is there a
We
specific?
consider it's like a fruit.
Yeah.
It's like healthy. It's good for you,
Yeah.
right?
Healthy alcohol. I love that.
Yeah,
exactly.
I agree. Is there a preference to red or white or blush?
Oh, I love red, but it's all good. It's all good. It's like your children. You love them all kind of equally, but the red is maybe a little bit more my favorite.
I love that. Comparing wine to children is the best way of doing it. Oh, that's funny. Okay, if you could add somebody to Mount Rushmore, who would it be and why?
Probably Dolly Parton again, because she's just amazing. She's just done so many incredible things. She belongs there.
She does. She does.
I'm a pretty big Elton John fan, so I might put Elton John up there.
That's a good one.
That would be
Actually, I have
great.
an Elton John record right back here.
Oh, okay, perfect. Elton John rocks. He's amazing. He really is.
Yeah.
Yes. Both good choices. I think we should put them both on there.
Yes,
Yeah.
we should. That'd be
Good
cool.
idea.
Yeah.
One on each side.
Yeah, just put it on the end. That'd be perfect.
Yeah.
So, who are some of the women that have inspired you growing up?
For me,
Yeah, both of
definitely.
you.
Yeah, she's been so determined to help me do whatever I want. And she's like, no matter what I want to do, if I'm like, I want to have a chicken farm, she's like, well, then you're going to have a chicken farm and I'm going to help you figure out how to do it. And we're going to get you there. And, she's just always been such a huge supporter of any crazy thing that I wanted to do. And she's just always been there and such a big supporter and always cheering me on. So definitely.
I love that.
Well, for me, I had my mom is a very strong woman, and she just would take on whatever she wanted to do. And my grandmother was there for me all the time. So she was just, I always wanted to be like her. But truthfully, I admire my kids the most because I feel like they have way far surpassed anything I ever thought that, I could do. And I'm in awe every day. Yeah,
Oh, that's so sweet. That's
truthfully.
amazing. I love that. It's such a great answer. Okay, what's your favourite thing you do with your daughter?
Oh, this last year we haven't been able to, but Krissy does a lot of gigs, when times are normal. And we'd be driving. We live in a small town. It's 2-3 hours to anywhere that, she would play. So my favorite time is when we're in the car and we're driving to a gig or we're driving home, and it's 2 or 3 or 4 nights a week. And that's my favorite time because it's just her and I, and we play the music really loud and sing, or we talk and
We
visit.
have really good heart-to-hearts and jam sessions is what I call them, like live performances, but in the car. Oh, it's so fun.
I'm really good in the car. I'm not a singer, but I think I'm a rock star in the car, so it's okay. Yeah, that's my favorite. It really is.
You need to hide a hidden camera.
Oh, God.
Yes. Carpool karaoke. It'd be so fun.
There's nothing wrong with karaoke and having fun.
So
Yes,
fun.
totally.
Oh, as they say, everyone can sing. Just some people are really good at it.
Yeah.
Everyone technically can.
Yeah.
So, what's one of the craziest or funniest things your daughter has ever done for you for Mother's Day?
Oh my goodness. She does something so special every single Mother's Day. But
I think she liked it when we surprised her with a dog,
that was
a puppy. Yeah.
That was crazy. I didn't want a puppy, but I got one.
We kept the puppy in the basement, and my sister would feed it. I was super young at the time, and she drove us to the pet store, and we like bought this dog. I don't know, we thought it was such a good idea. And Mom's like, we don't need another dog, because we had like 3 cats and a dog and lots of pets at the time. So Mom's like, we don't need a dog. And we're like, but it's a puppy and it's cute. She's like,
Yeah. We
okay,
still
fine.
have the dog.
We still have the dog.
Yeah.
Yeah, we love her dearly.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah, that was probably the craziest thing.
I love that. That's very cool. What is a favourite memory of your daughter?
There's a lot, like so many things. But I think my favorite, she's done some amazing things and she's played some fantastic shows and things like that. But my favorite is sometimes she'll play in Calgary it's a special needs school. And they have her come and she plays for the kids, and she gets up in front of the school and they bring these kids in, and they all the kids have sensory problems, and so those kids don't get to see live music. And she lets them come up, and they come up on stage and they're pulling on her hair and they're playing on her guitar, and she has the biggest smile on her face, and these kids just are so happy. And the parents sometimes will be crying because they're like, oh my gosh. That's my favorite memory, because to me it's so special.
Oh, that's amazing.
That's so sweet.
That is.
So, do you think your daughter has more of your good qualities or your exceptional qualities?
Oh gosh. Probably just my good qualities. Yeah, I don't know about exceptional, probably not. I
think I've taken on a lot of your good traits, and I think a lot of my bad things, like I have really awful handwriting. I can't read anything I write. I got that from Dad. So all my issues, like 99% of them, I think you can blame on Dad.
Okay,
so,
well, I'll be happy with that. That's a good answer.
Oh, that's funny. Okay. What's your most memorable family vacation?
We've had a lot, but I think the most memorable one was we went to Nashville a few years ago, and we went with an organization from Edmonton. So there was a whole bunch of people that went, and we just had the best time. Krissy played at the Bluebird, and there was just a lot of, it just was very exciting. I think that was my favorite. It was very exciting to be there.
It's very, very cool. I like that.
Wonderful. What's one piece of advice that you always give Krissy, or that you would like to give her to remember all the time? Something just general that,
Well, oftentimes when she leaves the house, I just say, keep your clothes on.
But I always do. I'm so well behaved. I don't know why. Every time she's like, keep your clothes on. I'm like, I'm going to Walmart, Mom. Like, of course I'm going to keep my clothes on.
That's Walmart. Have you seen the videos of Walmart and what people wear? I mean,
That's true.
I can understand the fear there.
I think the best thing for her is, I think she needs to stay true to who she is, because she's so special, and I would be so sad if anything ever changed, because people are going to love her and some people aren't, but it doesn't matter. You just have to be yourself. I think that's the most important thing. Yes.
That's perfect. We love you. We think you're amazing. So. That's all good. Okay, sorry. I've lost where I was there for a minute. I was thinking, what question on? Sorry. What strange cravings did you have while you were pregnant?
Oh my gosh. I think I ate like bags and bags of oranges. I don't know why, but I craved oranges, and I ate oranges the whole time. My husband would say, you need to eat more than just the oranges. And I'm like, no, I just need them. I don't know. But that's the only thing I really craved. Lots of oranges.
That's a great craving.
Yeah.
At least it's healthy as well. It's a very healthy craving. I love that.
So you mentioned you're a rock star in the car. Other than that, do you play an instrument or sing or
No, I'm no, not at all.
Well,
I just,
what's one of your favorite hobbies or pastimes to do?
Well, I drive a lot, but because I have a lot of places. My favorite pastime. Well, we have a farm, so we spend a lot of time out there. We do a lot of camping and kayaking, and we love to travel and stuff like that. That's mostly what we do, right?
That's cool. Well, that family time. You need good family time. That's good.
Absolutely.
Okay. What was your first concert?
My first concert. Oh boy, this is really going to date me. I went to see the Beach Boys, and when I was just in high school, and we all dressed up in. It was probably January. I think it was like minus 35. And my dad said, "You're not leaving the house dressed like that." But I did anyways. I put my clothes over top. We wore shorts and tank tops and flip flops, and we went to see the Beach Boys. We had to drive 2 hours to go see them.
Wow.
That's awesome.
Cool. That is definitely awesome. Very cool.
So, when did you know that Krissy was musically inclined and that she wanted to kind of go into music more than just practicing, playing around? And
Well, Krissy took classical lessons because she wanted to sing. She liked to sing, so she took classical lessons, and she would always sing in the car. And then we went to a Taylor Swift concert when she was a little, like 6 maybe. And she took flowers. Taylor was just starting, so she was opening for Kenny Chesney. And so the security guard lifted Krissy up onto the stage, and Krissy handed her these flowers. And Taylor called us back, and she took this bracelet off that she was wearing, and she gave it to Krissy, and she said, thank you so much. And after that, she was determined that's what she was going to do. And she just has the passion, she just wants to do that. And I knew if she set her mind to it, she could do anything. So
that's perfect.
That's kind of where it started.
That's really good. So how did you feel when Krissy decided to go into the music industry, knowing how, difficult it can be?
At first I thought, well, I'd say to her, Krissy, do you want to have a backup plan? Like, do you want to have something? And she'd say, no, if I have a backup plan, then that's not a good idea. This is just what I'm going to do. And at first I thought, oof, I don't know, it's a lot, but she's just making it happen. And I think it's all been great. If you can do what you love, then wow, that's the best thing in the world, right? Like so now, I've always been excited for her, but as we've gone along, I just get more and more and more excited all the time.
That's cool. That's really good. That's
wonderful.
perfect.
So what's your favorite song of your daughter's?
Oh my goodness.
Released or non-released or,
Wow, there's a lot. She did write one for me, so that's probably my favorite one.
That's so special.
That's my favorite.
Yeah,
Yeah, I think so.
it's a good song.
It's
I
a
like
good
it.
song. Yeah.
That's very cool. I love that. So what song or album should we listen to before we die?
Mm. That's a really good one. Recently, I've been so hooked on Lucy Silvas's Ego album. It is so good. It's so different. It's just so good. And I've just been loving it. And it's one of those albums that I've been listening to on repeat, and I never get sick of it. So today, I would say that album, but tomorrow I might have a completely different answer for
It
you.
could change, yeah. That's the thing. These things do change.
I think for me, it's a toss-up. I of course, it's always Eric Church for me, but I do love all of his music. But I also Elton. You can't go wrong with Elton John.
Elton John box. He is just amazing. He really is. He's just fantastic. So, yeah. Perfect.
Taste of music. That's it.
Yes. Hey, he's English. Yay. We'll go with that part. I love that.
So we had asked your daughter to say something nice about you in writing, and I'm going to kind of read that now. Okay. So I don't know if anyone needs tissues, but just letting you know.
If you need it.
That's very cool.
So she said, "My mom has taught me so much I could go on for days. She's always been the kindest woman, always willing to help, teach, comfort, and do whatever she can for others. I don't know if she did it on purpose, but growing up watching my mom to be so kind to everyone made me want to be like her. She has also been my greatest supporter. No matter what my goals are, big or small, she always believes in me and says, if you're willing to work for it, then I'm going to help you get there. Before COVID, she spent many, many hours in the car on the way to gigs, sometimes 8 hours or more away. I cherish every minute of those drives, our heart-to-hearts and jam sessions made for great road trips. I love that I get to have the career of my dreams with my mom right by my side. I am so deeply thankful for her love, support, and guidance. I don't know where I would be without her. My mom is my manager and my best friend."
Oh, you can have Zora in tears now. It's like, oh my god. Okay, we can move on now to manager mode. Yay! So we're going to ask your mum to promote your new single.
Oh, well, Krissy has a new song. It's kind of very Krissy style. It's about a boy, of course, and it's very sassy and a little bit on the rock side. It's called Bad Day. And it honestly is kind of how we feel about some people, you know, when you sort of are mad at them. You don't want to really hurt them, but you kind of hope they trip and fall. And so it's kind of like that. It's a fun song. I think lots of people relate to it.
Yes, that's right. I love that. You're trying to be kind, but sort of thinking, just, pull the curb.
Yeah, it's like, I don't want to pull a full Carrie Underwood and like smash up your truck and, slash your tires and stuff. But like to see you stub your toe would bring me so much joy. Like, little things, it would just make my day, make me have a good day. So I hope.
Especially stubbing your toe, because that's the most painful thing in the world to do.
It's like so inconvenient. You're usually on the way to somewhere. You have something on your mind. Stub your toe. You forget what you're supposed to be doing. It's bad. But some people, I wish they would stub their toe.
Yeah.
So was there an inspirational person behind that?
Oh, absolutely. Yeah. He was very wonderful. He was okay, but I don't want to like completely hurt him, just like a pinch, like a pinch of pain.
I love that. That's great. A considerate country song where we're not trying to destroy him totally, but that's so cool. Oh, perfect. Well,
it's been an honor having both of you here today. Thank you so much.
Thank you guys so much for having us. It was so much fun.
That's good. We can hopefully have you guys back again. That'll be amazing.
That would be great. Thank you so much, you guys.
No worries, anytime. Perfect.
If you enjoyed today's episode of Crazy Women Country, don't forget to give us a thumbs up. Be sure to click the subscribe button for new interviews weekly. And thank you, friends, for joining us today on Crazy Women Country, where women's voices matter.